Hey writers, today's the day. You get to finally publish your piece. But before we do so, we need to do a couple of things. We need to make a title page, an about the author page, and find where you want to put pictures to make your book more exciting. Right here you can see that I'm on my Google Docs. I'm going to click on my story called The Black Cat. When it opens up in the new window, you'll see that I've already made a title page. The title is The Black Cat, and it's by me, Justin Eaton. What you might want to do is format your title page. The Black Cat I'm going to highlight. I'll put in the center of the page, make it bold. And since this is the title, I want to make it a bigger font. You can even choose a really fun font to put it in. I think I'm going to go for the classic Comic Sans. Make sure your name is also on it. And I'm a pretty important person because I'm the author of the story, so I'm also going to make it a little bit bigger. But look at all this space I have. We know that titles usually draw in their audience. So I'm going to find a picture that I want to add to my title page to make my reader excited to read my book. Now, you can do two things. You can either go to Google and maybe find some images, or you can use your own photos. Since my story is about Jonas, I found a few photos that I want to use in my story. The first photo is this one. I'm just going to click it and drag it onto my piece. And now you can see it has the title, The Black Cat, a very nice picture of Jonas, and then my name got bumped to the next page. So I'm probably going to want to make this picture a little bit smaller. That way everything will fit on the title page. The Black Cat by Justin Eaton. My title page is now done. Next, you want to go to your second page and make an about the author. About the author. Let me read to you what I said about myself. Justin Eaton was born and raised in Riverside, California. He started reading and writing at a young age and hasn't stopped since. When he was in elementary school, a group called the Imagination Machine, very similar to PS-142's Story Pirates, picked his stories twice to be performed in front of the entire school. This solidified Justin's love for writing. He currently lives in Harlem, New York with his black cat Jonas, who was the inspiration for this story. Now, as you can see, my story starts right after. So something I'm going to want to do is make a page break. If I put my cursor on the next page where my chapter 1 begins, I can go up to Insert, click on that, down to break, and hit page break. Now you can see my chapter 1 went on the next available page. That way I have this entire page for my about the author. Notice how I gave a quick description about me and why I love writing so much. I also picked a picture that I want to put on this page too. Since I talk about both me and Jonas, I chose this picture to put on. As you can see, once again, when I put it on, it was too big. So I need to format the picture, make it a little bit smaller, so that way it fits on the page. Oops. Try that again. There we go. Now my about the author has a little description about me, the author, as well as a photo of both me and Jonas. This was a picture of Jonas and I a few days after I got him. He's not too happy because I took him to the vet. Now you have your stories. You can see I have the title of chapter 1, A Cat Roams in Brooklyn. And then I have chapter 2, which I'm going to title Getting the Cat. Once again, I can insert a page break, so that way my chapters 1 and 2 are on different pages. This will once again allow me to find a picture to put into chapter 1. Now I have some of my own photos, but if you don't have photos, you can also use Google. Go to Google and just look for images. Black cat. Now all of these pictures will come up that you can choose to use if you want. Since my first chapter is about Jonas being homeless in Brooklyn, I think I'll use this picture, a cat that's outside I'll go back to my Google Docs, the black cat, and insert my photo. Oops. Now notice how I'm choosing a picture that seems to go with my chapter. Since chapter 1 is all about this black cat roaming around Brooklyn, I chose a picture of a cat outdoors. It kind of looks like he's keeping an eye on things. So for me, this picture makes sense to that chapter. All right, writers, you know what to do. Today, you need to create your title page, an About the Author page, and find fun photos to put inside your chapters. When you're done, share your published piece with us. I'm excited to see it. Until then, have a good day.